Welcome to day 4 of layout week. Today I'm going to be using October Afternoon's 5 and dime paper collection to make a layout about a trip to the Miami Seaquarium. And I'm going to start with 2 pieces of blue and cream polka dot paper. And this layout's going to be predominantly blue and yellow, which is a really vibrant, intense color combination. And it really pops. So if you would like to see a bigger sketch, a bigger copy of the sketch that I'm going to be working on today, you can always check this video description to go to my blog and see a JPEG that you can copy and save to your hard drive. So now that I've added my pattern paper to the top and bottom, I'm just going to take, this is an old Making Memories ledger die cut sheet, and I just cut a little strip of it off just so I'd have some added interest to the top of the page. You could freehand this or trace one on a pattern paper you wanted, or something like that. And then here, this is a strip of 4 3" by 4" photos, and I'm going to use some of the yellow ledger paper from the October Afternoon 5 and dime collection. And I'm going to be doing my journaling right on this yellow ledger paper. So I'm going to adhere it right below the photos. And now I'm taking a strip of 2 by 3 photos. So there are 7 photos on this 12 by 12 layout, but the layout doesn't look overwhelmed with photos or anything else because they're smaller and they're in strips together like that, so they kind of read as one photo. I'm just going to take a little bit more of the ledger paper and use this Martha Stewart border punch to punch a little strip of the ledger paper, and I'm going to glue that down below my bottom photo strip, and that's just going to add some more of the yellow color on the bottom of the layout, so it's not just one bright shock of yellow right in the middle. And then there is a striped paper, stripes with stitches on them in the 5 and dime collection, so I'm just cutting out individual stripes with the 2 rows of stitches, and I'm adhering them to the page, and I'm going to adhere it anywhere photos join pattern paper. And now I'm going to take some twine, and I just stapled it to one side of the layout with my tiny attacher, and I'm going to run it over the stitched border stripe, and I'm going to staple it to the other side. And then I'm going to take my Beacon 3-in-1 adhesive and adhere a bow that I tied with my Bow Easy to the string. And then I laid out my letters, and these are American Crafts vinyl thickers in black in the Sprinkles font. Sprinkles is one of my favorite thickers fonts. And I just added liquid glue Scotch Quick Dry to the back of them because the vinyl thickers, their adhesive is not so great. Really not any of the thickers is their adhesive great. And I'm continuing to add my little strips. You can see I added one above and below the 3 by 4 photo strip, and now I'm adding the last one to the 2 by 3 photo strip. So I'm going to dress up the page some more, and I'm going to use brads for this. So I have a couple larger brads, Bella brads from Pink Paisley that I'm going to be using. And then also I have some small red brads, or actually a variety of different sized red brads from Making Memories. And I just poke holes in my layout with my paper piercer and then put the brad through and then attach it on the back. So here's another one of those red brads. And I just want to have little splashes of red up by the title and down in the bottom corner. So I'm just poking holes in some of the polka dots and adding brads right to the polka dots. And you can see the hole here on the top where I've done the same thing. This is going to keep the layout still pretty simple, pretty flat, not looking too busy or too cluttered, but adding additional color, interest, and even a fun little look. Now I'm just taking my Sakura Micron in the black, and I'm going to write my journaling directly on the yellow ledger paper from October Afternoon. And here is the completed layout with the 8 photos and plenty of journaling. So thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for tomorrow and the last day of layout week.